1999, you finished second to Dale Jarrett. How'd you break through in 2000, the year you won the title? What was different?
I think the big thing is, like, for me, is we were competitive. We stayed competitive. We went to the off season knowing that we were second. And when you sit in New York at the banquet and you see Dale Jarrett up there and you're second, and you're like frustrated. I want to be there. I want to be there. I want to be there. That didn't make it happen, but we were able to get there this next year. I mean,
put a little fire in your belly.
It does, yeah. So I don't know how else to put it. We were just like motivated.
You're motivated.
Yeah, we were motivated.
What was it like to finally win that Cup title? It came in your 8th season.
Yeah, it was so amazing. After it was all said and done, Coach Gibbs told me, he said, it's the journey to get here. I was like, you're so right.
Here comes Labonte. Bobby Labonte is the NASCAR Winston Cup champion for 2000.
Breathe, Bobby. You can breathe now.
To beat Dale Earnhardt Sr. and to win it like we did and to be competitive like we were and win some big races along the way, and I can tell you, we just had a lot of fun.
How does Dale Earnhardt take finishing second?
He's not very good at finishing second. I'll attest to that, but I can tell you he congratulated us and everybody. He helped me throughout my career in different ways that, you can't explain. Even when I drove for Coach Gibbs, I'll never forget that he, just in passing, saw Coach and rolled down the window and said, you need to hire him.
Wow.
Not many people know about that, but that happened. So when it come down to obviously racing him, it was fun because then, you got this guy that I grew up watching as a mechanic, watching my brother race against him and watched all that stuff. And then, to be able to compete with him and beat him at that level is pretty doggone cool.
Coach Gibbs has 4 Cup titles.
Yeah.
But Bobby Labonte will always be known as the first driver to ever do it for him. What does that mean to you?
Well, I'm invited to the Christmas party this year. That's great. So I got to reply back here soon, but it's great. That's what the whole thing is about with Coach Gibbs and everybody there, is that it's such a family team organization, and I was employee number 18. And it's like, we're still friends and still part of it, and to be able to see it is just something amazing.
I've talked to Cup champions now from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. You win 2000. What's interesting about you, Bobby, is that you're still in it. Your last full-time season was 2012.
Yeah.
In just this short amount of time, the chase has become turned upside down, reinvented. Fascinated to know your thoughts on the knockout-style format these guys are in now.
I was still racing full-time when they announced it, obviously, and it's like, like anything else, you're like, what? That's never gonna work. It's gotta be the same way it used to be. So then it kind of has to grow on you a little bit, but I can say from a fan's point of view that's not in it, it's definitely on the edge of your seat, exciting.
Do you ever wonder, when should my last NASCAR start be? When am I gonna say, okay, I'm really, really done?
Yeah. I can see that door closing really soon.
Okay.
But not yet.
It's not today.
Not today.